Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News, and we have a Golden Bachelorette finale coming your way, but so much news from the men that are not in the finale, those that are hard launching their new ladies, and of course, Pascal speaking at the Men Tell All. This story is interesting because we love a guy who shares his thoughts. We just want a guy to be honest. And then Pascal says he wants to date younger women, and you're like, whoa, hold on, Pascal, wait a second. So the title of this is The Golden Bachelorette's Pascal would ask for younger women if he was the Golden Bachelor. He said they will have to lower the age. Now, he's 69, she's 62, Joan. And of course, Pascal essentially dumped Joan. We love Joan. What does he want? I mean, 40s, Victoria Fuller, like what is she, Bachelor in Paradise? Hey, some people want a daddy or a zaddy, whatever you want to call him. Is he too old to be a zaddy? At what age can I become a zaddy? That's all I want to know. So here's what I like to do. Sometimes I don't even like to read the article ahead of time because I want to see if it's clickbait or not, and I want to give you my honest reaction. So let's just, finger through the pages here of this article. If Pascal was offered the role as a Golden Bachelor, he would have one big request. Women in their 30s. No, he said they will have to lower the age. Told Us Weekly at the show's Men Tell All taping, the age has got to be lower. Yes, I'm old, but I don't go out with a 72-year-old woman. Oh, hold on a second. I have it wrong. She's 72. Hold on, let's do this again. Joan Vassos' age. And again, age is just a number. Wait, what is he talking about 72? She's 61. What is he talking about? So she's only 61. So he says, I don't go out with a 72-year-old woman. All right, so already I think maybe something's lost in translation here. He said, the age has got to be lower. Yes, I'm old, but I don't go out with a 72-year-old woman. Pascal's reasoning for wanting younger contestants on the ABC reality dating series comes from a practical standpoint. Oh, I'm sure it's practical. When you're in your 20s, like Joey and Kelsey, you don't have a pot to pee in. You don't have a mortgage. You don't have a home. You rent. You don't have a car. You take Uber. You're in between jobs. You're trying to find an identity. Unlike Bachelor Nation's younger stars, it can be harder for the men and women of the Golden Show to uplift their lives for love. When you're my age, I have my business, I have me home, I have my real estate, it's terrible, I have my friends, I have my kids, I have my connections to my health club, to my restaurant, I'm involved in a lot of charity. So for me to pack up my stuff and move somewhere else is not going to happen. I want to wake up with somebody in the morning, I want to go to bed with somebody, I want to be able to walk down the street with her and go get coffee in the morning. Luckily, Pascal pitched a potential solution to the location issue. I think the concept of the Golden Bachelor needs to be modified to make it Golden Bachelor of Chicago, the Golden Bachelor of New York, Golden Bachelor of LA, Golden Bachelor of Miami. In Chicago, you get 15 million people between the surrounding area and suburbs. You can't tell me you can't find 25 widows or divorcees. So he's got a great point. It's what Love is Blind does. It's what Real Housewives. You don't see Real Housewives of the United States. No, you niche down to the Orange County or the Real Housewives of, Des Moines or whatever they do. Pascal said he's not closing the idea of stepping new Gary Turner's shoes. He said, I'm semi-retired, so I have a lot of time. I don't have to be at work, but I want to see how much involvement there is into it. So this whole idea where he doesn't want to, he says they have to lower the age. Again, he's only 69, but Joan, again, this is the problem. So if he wants them to lower the age, then they get ladies in their 50s, and then all of a sudden, those ladies want a younger guy who's 60, and the next thing you know, you're back to the normal bachelor age, like the Gen X age or whatever. They need to decide, are we doing Gen X Bachelor or are we doing Boomer Bachelor? They should just call it Boomer Bachelor. He said, I know some of them are dying to be the Bachelor. I mean, I'm dying for it. If I know what time of commitment and what is involved, and if it fits my schedule, yes, why not? I can tell you right now, they don't want someone who says, if it fits my schedule. But I get it. You want a high-quality person like Pascal. He's got a lot going on. And trust me, if Pascal becomes the next Golden Bachelor, you will be able to find enough women in the Chicago area who will want what he's got. He's good-looking. He's got a lot of money. And he seems like he's a nice guy. I honestly don't want to hold him to those words. I want a younger, because what he said was, I want someone younger than 72, which makes sense. He's 69. Does he want women in their 50s? It wouldn't be out of this world for a 69-year-old man to want to date a woman who's 50 or even 40. I mean, that's not out of this world. It doesn't really live up to the merit of what the Golden Bachelor is supposed to be. You know, the Golden Bachelor is supposed to be like a couple people who have lived life. They're kind of wanting to settle down for that final act. And if you have someone, okay, put it this way. Hold on. How old is Bill Belichick? Bill Belichick is 72 years old. Bill Belichick is 3 years older than Pascal. You know, the greatest football coach of all time. He's dating a 23-year-old. Now, I don't think that's right. I think that's weird, but it's legal. We're not going to have a Bachelor season with a bunch of 70-year-old men dating 20-year-olds. We're not going to do that. That belongs like somewhere on one of those TLC shows. You know what I mean? Like, what are they? Dating my dad, dating my grandpa in this case. Holy cow, that's weird. Very weird. Because Pascal's kids are probably in their 30s, and here's Bill Belichick. Again, I don't get it. He's, like I said, in his 70s. Who's that? That was his ex, Linda Holiday. So he went from dating someone who was like 50 to dating a 23-year-old. I don't understand it. It's weird. But again, you know, if everyone's happy, everyone's happy. What are you going to do? So anyway, here's a clip of what Pascal was saying about dating Joan.
One of the most difficult decisions throughout the season, when you told Joan that he wasn't in love with her. How difficult was that for you to do? Although you were being honest and real.
Yeah, it was very difficult. I think to me, no one wants to hear the word "I'm not in love with you." Okay, so that's not
national TV.
Yeah, national TV. That's not the word I choose. When I said that to John, I was using the word. I said, I'm not where I need to be with you. I hope I didn't mislead you or sold myself in a way where I'm not.
No, he did fine. So anyway, it's a beautiful French accent. I was not that into you. How does one say? So anyhow, that's where he's at. But in other news, Jonathan found a lady. There it is. We do us really well. So Jonathan found a lady, and also Mark Anderson found a lady. I mean, they're running out of single guys. All the lady. This is what I love about the ladies out there. You know, they're not letting these men go away, right? They're like, hey, what's happening? So Mark Anderson finds a celebrity, kind of. Hard launches. Let's play this without the audio, or play the audio down here. Hard launches. A lady who I guess starred in One Tree Hill. I didn't know her. I didn't watch the show. Barbara. So there they are. They already got the Christmas tree out too. How about that? Talk about ambitious. Find yourself a lady who puts her Christmas tree up on November 1st. Will she be high maintenance? Maybe, but hey, at least she's going to help take care of the decorations. So who is Barbara? One Tree Hill's Barbara Allen Woods and husband John Lynn divorced after more than 20 years. That was just earlier this year. So, hey, is this a rebound issue or what? She's the actress known for starring as Deborah on One Tree Hill and was married since 1999. So they're having their own. She's 62. So good for her, because Mark Anderson, I think, is still in his 50s. Let's go to Mark Anderson age. Mark Anderson age. I think he's like 58 or something. So he's 57. So Pascal wants a younger lady. He's got an older lady, a more mature lady. Age is just a number, right? But either way, age is something that's going to be very interesting to watch on this show. We've had this issue with The Bachelor where they just kept on going younger and younger and younger. And now we had Gary Turner, I believe in his 70s, right? And then, so he has a bunch of women in their 60s, and then we cast a woman in her 60s, and it's just, the numbers already creeping down into the 50s. So anyhow, is Golden Bachelor okay having a mid-50-year-old person? Is that what, I mean, I'm okay with it if they want to have a season in that direction. I think what they should focus on is this. Find great people. That's the important thing, right? Finding great people. If you can find the right person, then people will watch. And if that great person happens to be 52 years old, then sure, cast a bunch of 45 to 55-year-olds. I don't know what the age range is. If that person has a great story. I mean, Gary Turner had a great story. He was a great first Golden Bachelor, regardless of what people want to say. I mean, they searched long and hard for that guy. And now that the show's got some publicity, what they've learned is when you're someone who's in the 60 to 70 year range, you might not have a bunch of friends recommending you, but you have kids, you have grandkids, and they're recommending. I mean, I think Pascal was recommended, and Chalk, they were all recommended by their kids because the kids are our age, normal old millennials searching for love ourselves, right? Trying to find love in the comment section. So anyway, Boomer, Bachelor in Boston might be the next show. And again, if they do have Pascal, yeah, I hope they go local. Just make it local. Don't forget this LA mansion stuff. Make it about Chicago. I think the audiences will be interested to learn a lot about each city. I mean, look, Love is Blind makes it work. They do Love is Blind Washington, D.C. They do Love is Blind Nova Scotia, whatever the heck they do, right? They make it work. We don't have to do, and by the way, it would actually probably cut costs if you're the Bachelor, because you don't have to be these casting people that are casting such a wide net. Go find the locals, and heck, you might find several people that know each other. If you're only casting from within a certain market, there'll be a lot of drama because you'll have that like, oh, I knew so-and-so, or I dated so-and-so, whatever. I don't know. So interesting stuff. I'm not holding it against Pascal for what he said, because I think he said they will have to lower the age from 72. I don't know why he keeps on saying 72 as the number, because he's younger than that, and Joan was definitely within that window. But maybe he said that as a nice way to say, I really want to date someone who's 50. And by the way, Pascal, do whatever the hell you want. Go do the Bill Belichick method. You know what I mean? I'm not going to judge you, but I don't expect this show to be going in that direction, although they have been known to surprise us. Hey, folks, I forgot to mention, I've got a show Tuesday night, tomorrow night in New York City. My only show in New York City for the rest of the year. It's 10 p.m. It's a dating-themed stand-up show. You got to come. I know, I'm tired, whatever. Get a babysitter. Come to the show. It's at the Stand, 10 p.m. Tuesday night. I have a link in my social media. We need you there. Bring some friends. All right, folks, more content coming your way right after this.